loud and clear. My name is Muhumza Justus, and I'm a Turubi director in this business. I'm married to Susan Tumuhere, and I'm a father of two, and I've been part of NeoLife for quite some time now. I got started in the NeoLife business when I was a student at Makerere University. I was a first-year student who had registered for a dead year simply because my parents did not have money to keep me in school. And when a friend of mine invited me and told me that there was a way on how I could be able to work as I study and be able to pay my school fees, I did not hesitate. I loved the business there and then, and I decided to get started. And out of that decision that I made to join NeoLife, quite a number of things have been able to change. I was able to go back to school and study. Later on, when our father passed on in 2011, being a firstborn in a family of 8, we were able to use this opportunity, the NeoLife opportunity, to actually take care of all these 8 brothers and sisters. Today, some of them are doctors, others are pharmacists, others are engineers, and all because of making up this decision to be able to be part of the NeoLife family, and then to also be able to build this business as well. You know, I've actually come to learn that making a decision to join NeoLife is not enough. That is just like that is the starting point, or the start of your success journey. So when you get started in the business, you also need to start building the business. You go through the whole entire hustle and be able to build a great successful business. So I did not only join the business, but I also made a decision to start the business, and quite a number of things have been able to change in my entire life, right off from my family, from my extended family, and then to my personal family. And then today, everything that I do actually rotates on NeoLife. Today, we are making quite a number of investments. We've been able to buy land. Today, we are building our dream home together with my wife, courtesy of NeoLife. We've been able to travel, I think, from 2010, from 2009. The only years I've been able not to travel was only 2020 and 2021, all because of COVID. But if it wasn't COVID, we still were going to travel. So we've had quite a number of travels. And oftentimes when people ask me, why NeoLife? I always tell them, well, making a decision to be part of NeoLife is actually the best decision that you will have ever made in life. You have an opportunity to be your own boss, make your own decisions, decide how much you want to be paid, decide your working time, decide everything. You are in control of your life. In fact, I would want to say that NeoLife gives you an opportunity to actually own your life. Most of the cases when you're working for any organization, anything, I mean, it's very good to have a job. It's very good to do anything. But I'm telling you, in most cases, you do not have the freedom. But one thing I've come to love out of NeoLife is the freedom that we are given, the freedom to be our own bosses. I mean, the freedom to decide how much we want to earn. I love that the travel and lifestyle, the quality of the products. I really love the NeoLife opportunity with all my heart. And every single time someone asks me, why should I join NeoLife? I tell them, go ahead and make that decision and be part of the NeoLife opportunity, because you will never regret. Why do people join? People join because young people like me, we join because we are looking for careers. We are looking for how to make money. Today, we have a lot of unemployment. Very many people are unemployed, very many people. But NeoLife gives us the opportunity to actually build our own personal businesses, and then NeoLife, and then the other thing, why people join NeoLife, others join because maybe they are working, they're employed, and they're looking for various ways on how they can increase their income. So NeoLife gives you that opportunity that you can work part-time, investing an average of 2 to 3 hours, or an average of 6 to 10 hours a week, and be able to build a great business, be able to build a part-time business that will pay you additional income. And then other people join NeoLife because they are looking for health. Well, NeoLife happens to have the best quality products. And I'm not saying this because because it's what I've used. Yes, I am saying it because of the feedback that we get from our customers. Indeed, NeoLife has the best quality products. I haven't had a chance to use many products from other companies, but then the clients that I interact with, the people that I speak to, and also looking at our history, our scientific advisory board, you really see that we actually have the best quality products on market. So we need to be very confident about our products. And then the other thing is that other people join us because they are looking for a way to retire. They are looking for a way to retire healthy and also retire financially free. So NeoLife also gives you that opportunity. And I do believe that people that are on this call, we've met very, very many people who have retired, but not tired. They're in their 60s, they're in their 80s, they're in their 70s, and they still look young and vibrant because of the NeoLife products and because of the NeoLife business opportunity. Now, one thing that I came to love about our business, which is actually what our guest speaker is going to be sharing with today, is that I love the fact that when we are building our NeoLife opportunity, we can be able to involve our families. We can be able to involve our wives. They can join us and work with us. We can be able to bring on our children. I mean, today I'm very confident that my sons and daughters are studying, but in case they come to love the business in future, they can join me and we work and build this business together, which is quite different from other things that we do out there. But I'm building this. While I am building it, I am also raising my children and mentoring them that they can also be able to love this business and can be able to take it on, meaning there is security for the future. There is security that our children can actually also be able to take up this opportunity and be able to build it, and also their families can also be able to come and take it on. And it comes right off from our founder. We all know that our current CEO is actually the daughter of the founder. So the daughter is now running almost everything. I mean, tomorrow maybe Kendra's son or daughter could also come and, and also start from there. So I love this business that I can pass on this business to my children, and also their children can also come and take it up. And today we are privileged to host us very, very special lady who we actually had a chance to meet in Cape Town. I think we've always met at this company, World Team Vacations, but we had never had a chance to interact. But while we were in Cape Town, we had a chance to interact, and I was quite inspired and inspired about her personal testimony. And today I said, why not come and share with Lion Kings so that they can also be inspired, so that they can get to know the goodness of the NeoLife opportunity. So, Tebello, if you can hear me, please, you can unmute yourself and you share with us. We've been looking forward to this day. We've been praying. From the time we shared, we've been really looking forward to learn and hear from you. Please, if you can unmute yourself and turn on your video. Okay, where are you?
I don't know whether you can hear me or see me also.
Oh, there you are. There you are. There you are.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you for the opportunity. So pleased to see you again, Justice. To those who don't know me or meeting me for the very first time, my name is Tebello MOTAUNG. I am the second generation in NeoLife. This wonderful business was introduced to my parents some years back. I was still a child then. So at that time, life was very challenging. We were staying in a small mine house because my dad was working at the mines then, and my mother was also working, but it was very challenging in terms of finances. So a wonderful sponsor called Mr. and Mrs. Matumbu. They introduced this wonderful business to my family. You know, I'm so grateful that my parents took this wonderful opportunity with both hands and then decided to make something out of it. So they really worked hard in the business, and I saw a lot of changes because at the time when Mrs. Matumbu came to our lives and the husband, we had a lot of health challenges. There was a problem with financial challenges. We didn't even have a house of our own. You can just imagine, because if my dad had to lose a job, it means few months down the line, then would have no home. So now, my parents did this business. So the health challenges, number one, that was addressed because my dad also had diabetes. You know, since 1977, he was struggling with diabetes. So once we started using these products, most of our health issues were a thing of the past because his diabetes was well managed, and even us, those who had health challenges, life was so wonderful. And then in terms of the finances, we were able to come from the normal schools that we used to attend, and my parents were now able to afford to take us to private schools. And then they also managed to buy a car for themselves, a brand new car, because they never knew what it's like having to drive in a brand new car, you know, with NeoLife. So they were able to do that. And then they were also able to buy a beautiful home for us. That is now my parents' story, you know, but there's a lot. So they also enjoyed traveling. And then I grew up, and then after finishing school, then I also started doing NeoLife because I was really so much in love with the product because I grew up using the products. So I love them dearly. So then I worked in the corporates, and I saw now that life is a challenge because I now started getting a salary. So salary was covering the needs. So, but then I wanted also the lifestyle, which I could not afford now with the salary. That's now when I started to take my business seriously. And then I worked my business to a director level. I enjoyed now the benefits of getting that wonderful part-time income. Then I was also able to set aside money to buy a car for myself. And then for the first time, I got an interest now of getting a passport, because before I never had the interest of getting a passport. I never thought I would go anywhere with the passport. So with NeoLife, I was able to start traveling. The first flight in NeoLife, it took me to UK, London. There was a big also celebration there of NeoLife Golden Jubilee. And then, wow, I also worked the business to also qualify for leadership school. Life was just never the same after I joined NeoLife. And then I was also blessed to have two beautiful kids. And then fortunately, because I was using the products since I conceived, I never had issues with my children in terms of them getting sick or whatever. And wow, I also managed to also buy them a beautiful home. And, so many wonderful things happened through NeoLife in terms of the benefits, growing the business. Yeah. And then 2018, unfortunately, then I lost my dad. I think he was almost 85 years. But, we lived a quality life through this wonderful opportunity. So when he passed on, then I joined we joined our businesses together with mom. So that's one thing also about NeoLife. When you start this wonderful business, it means now you are building a legacy for your children. So then, since then, we've been also working together as with my mother. We've been enjoying travel together, and money and the freedom, I can also go and support my kids. The wonderful products that they are using, they are also helping them in terms of to keep them healthy and fit. So they are also able to perform in their athletics, and they are also able to cope very fantastically in terms of academic. This business has really made a positive difference in our lives, and it's also helping us to make a difference in other people's lives. So meaning, if you take this wonderful opportunity, don't think short term. You must really take it seriously, because one day your kids might reap from the benefits of the hard work that you put in. Because now, since we are doing the business together, I can also work this business even further. So meaning the same thing can happen. I can also pass on this wonderful opportunity to my kids as well. So there's few things I just want to quickly share with you in terms of the business. This wonderful business, it's very important to to use the products, because now you start getting your own personal testimonies through these products, and you are a walking billboard. You know, sometimes even if you suggest products to other people, when they see you and they see the difference that the products are making in terms of how you look, then it's going to be easier for you to make sales. And if you are in business, it's also important not to wait on your sponsor to tell you that you need to do your 100 points, or, you know, you must learn the discipline of checking your compensation plan, whereby you check your sales volume charts, because the more you do in this business is the more you can make more money. So through selling, you can make a lot of profit. And then in terms of recruiting, it's very important also to follow the company's incentives, like your 3 in 30 incentive plan. You know, when you follow the company incentives, it also helps you to build your structure, your business. So, and it's important to learn the skills as well, you know, people skills. You also need to love the people that you put in your business, because also when you equip people, building them, people will build the business. And learn to motivate yourself, because like any other thing that you commit yourself, life will always test you as to how committed you are. It means there will be challenges along the way, but if you really know where you are going with this wonderful opportunity, nothing will stand in your way. So NeoLife is a gift. If you've been given this wonderful opportunity, it's up to you to make it what you want out of it. So I am really grateful, and I hope that each and everyone on this call, you will embrace this wonderful opportunity and leave a legacy for your children too. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Tebello, for sharing with us. Thank you so much for sharing with us about your story, about your benefits, and how NeoLife has been able to transform your life and transform your family as well. It's really, really quite inspiring. And I really, really pray that we can also be able to commit, as you have mentioned. Commitment is very, very key as we build our business. You've advised us to really take time to understand our business by understanding some of these things on the things that we need to know so that we can be able to build successful businesses. So thank you so much. I really, really, on behalf of Team Lion Kings, I want to say thank you for taking off time to share with us. And I hope and pray that as we are sharing with us, the people here, I think there are 5 people that have actually that met you in Cape Town, but I do believe that in Egypt, our goal is to increase the number to 10 so that we can be able to make more friends and even connect on a personal level. So thank you so much, and best regards to your family. And to the rest of the team, we have had We have had the benefits. We've been able to pick quite a number of things from our presidency member. And I do believe that this should be able to inspire us and give us a bigger picture of why we need to invest more, why we need to spend time, dedicate time, and build our businesses. Honestly, a business that you can build and then your children come and take on. I mean, I've seen top CEOs, when they pass on, even before they are buried, they look for people to replace them. Can you imagine? But in NeoLife, it's a business whereby whereby your children can actually take it on. Your children can do it with you. Your children can come and start from wherever you stopped, and from the income that you left. Can you imagine? So when you have something like that, when you have treasure like that, you don't need to take it lightly. So let's go ahead and build our business so that we can be able to greatly succeed and be able to enjoy. And then you've also mentioned about incentives. I think it's quite important that the distributors, we need to know that that on top of the marketing plan, NeoLife is also offering for us incentives. Especially, I would want to think the best incentive for a distributor who's building their business is the 3 in 30 incentive, like Tebello has mentioned. The 3 in 30 incentive is a very good incentive, whereby by simply bringing in 3 people every single month. I don't know how it is in South Africa, but here in Uganda, you are actually given products worth 15 points. So those are actually 2 products that you receive every single time you do a 3 in 30. And to even make it better, as Lion Kings, we said, why limit yourself to a 3 in 30? If you can do a 6 in 30, we will actually even add you a brand new suit. So if you do a 6 in 30, that is sponsoring 6 people in one single month, you're going to receive products worth 300,000. That's about $100. You receive products from the company worth 300,000 from the company, and on top of that, you also receive a brand new suit from Lion Kings, which was actually a very good way to build your business. If you're a distributor and you did it, you will be becoming a manager. On top of that, you even get the step-up bonus from the company. So you get a step-up bonus, you get a commission, you have made profits, and then you get incentives almost worth 600,000. You do it again, you get more incentives. So as we build our business through recruiting, we are becoming successful, but we are also getting rewarded. So let's go ahead and take the advice that our dearest presidency member has given us so that we can build this great successful business and we fully get to enjoy the maximum benefits that NeoLife offers. I will, as we come to the end of our session, I'd want to give you some announcements. The second weekend of July, we are going to be having our company experience meetings in Western Uganda. That is in Mbara and Busheng. That will be on a Saturday and a Sunday. I think it is 12th and 13th. And then on top of that, and same month of July, we are hosting Charlie Bolton. That's, I think, on the 22nd and 23rd. I'll check the dates to make sure the dates are clear. We are going to be hosting our upline of 5 diamond director all the way from South Africa, a gentleman who has been in the business for over 50 years. Over 50 years. He's still strong, young, and energetic. He was in Kenya this last weekend, and the man still runs to the stage when he's called. Can you imagine? He's been using these products for over 50 years, but he's still strong. When he's called on stage, he still runs. So we will be having an opportunity of learning and being mentored again by Charlie Burton, a 5-diamond director. So it's an event that you'd want to start preparing your team as early as possible, because the more distributors you have at the Charlie Burton event, the more chances of them seeing the bigger picture and the more chances of them persisting in the business. And when people see the bigger picture, then they are able to build this business more seriously. So please, you need to reserve those dates. Reserve those dates that weekend of the 20th, I think 22nd and 23rd. Like I said, I'll check to make sure that I have the correct dates. And let's make sure that we are there with as many people as possible. Once again, our dearest PT, our guest speaker for the night, we want to take this opportunity to say thank you for putting off time and sharing with us your experience about NeoLife. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. We look forward to this friendship. We support each other so that we can also be able to have great businesses like yours. So thank you so much, and have a blessed